Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Brahim Diaz is someone who had a very interesting football education, Peter. He spent time in his youth, both in Manchester and Madrid, and he's had a real elite upbringing. And it's easy...
Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Morocco! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So, a breakthrough already. Brahim Diaz. Amrabat. And it's El Ainawi. Now Mazraoui. Good ball, good take. Could be danger here. Brahim Diaz. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, and the shot! And again! Bastoni with the clearance.
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can make...
Brahim Diaz! And for a moment, time stood still.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
And it's Fratesi. Brahim Diaz.
Italy really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Di Lorenzo. Fratesi. Hakimi does really well to win the ball there. Amrabat. Brahim Diaz. And it's Diaz. And Diop. Brahim Diaz. Riyad. And Diop. And it's Hakimi. El Ainawi. And it's Diaz. Politano. Now it's Keane. Now it's Politano. Oh, they could break here. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, this is a great position. That's brave goalkeeping, really decisive.
He stood his ground brilliantly until he actually needed to act, and everything he did there was spot on.
Fratesi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
El Ainawi, almost half an hour in now. Lovely bit of skill. He's going for goal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Keane. He's had it taken off him. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Keane. Knocks it into space. And he's picked... Shoots! Oh, it's hit the post! Another chance from a corner. Italy with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. Key, there's the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And he's only too happy to take that back.
Italy certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
40 minutes gone, half-time closing in. And it's Diaz. Over to the right flank. Amrabat. Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Keane.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Locatelli. And we've reached half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Italy unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. The second half is up and running.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself to...
Can he finish? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
That's a sharp pass. It's just beyond his reach. And he's there to retrieve it. Mazraoui. Udogi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he's had it nicked away. And they've got a throw. Not the most convincing of passes. Italy still trailing by 1 and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Foot in. Defending was strong and firm. Italy have the chance to go the other way. Mazraoui gets over and intercepts. And it's Diaz. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Fratesi.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Hakimi. Now, can they get him away? Hakimi. Showing good feet. And Amrabat. Lovely feet. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Fratesi. Politano.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Thinks about the shot. Oh, that's neat. Cuts it back. And that has been cleared.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now. Italy really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And here's Keane. Barella is onto this. Morocco can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
This looks promising. Now this could be a chance. Oh, Red, nice interception.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Looking to play him in. Shot at goal! And it's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
He's found a way through. Strong running down that left flank. Tries to pass it through. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
1 minute to add, according to the board. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Italy perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So straight into the action.
The Netherlands definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Locatelli. Good, strong midfield running here. Keane. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I've always been impressed with this guy, Davide Fratesi. He's the mainstay in teams. He's the one everybody else looks to. He sets an example. He's just a big presence, and he's capable of contributing at both ends. And what I love about him is his stamina and that willingness never to back off, never to give up. And I think you're going to see that emerge here.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Barella. Oh, important interception. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Barella. Good running, strong and purposeful. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, well played. Di Lorenzo. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's Memphis Depay! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
It is having a shot! That caused a fair bit of alarm.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Caught offside that time. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And it's made its way to him. Well read, nice interception. Italy are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Udogi. Fratesi. Politano. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And it's Fratesi. Barella. Looking for options for movement. Looking for the run. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Bastoni. And it's Locatelli. Now Udogi. Di Lorenzo. I've got a throw in. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Politano. He's had it taken off him. Reinders. Trauda.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Memphis Depay. Fratesi. Politano. Keane is onto this. Oh, they could break here. And he's got away from it. Fratesi! Goal, Italy! And there is your opener. You don't keep those out. He just knew.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Italy have fired themselves in front.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Politano. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Tonali goes short. Oh, nice touch. Memphis Depay, and the counter is on. That's a good ball out wide.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
There's the shot! And it's been hooked away. Italy leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. He's through here. Hato cuts out the pass. No, that's been intercepted. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. We'll do it back on the first 45 minutes.
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Italy have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And we are back underway.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Back to the keeper it goes. Udogi. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Marlon. Knocks it into space. And the shot! And that's a sharp finish. The Netherlands are level.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Bratesi, and here's Politano. The Netherlands have a free kick. And it's Barella.
Italy really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes.
And Keane! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Italy have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. Now it's Tonali. He's being urged to shoot. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And that has left him in a heap. Now that looks a decent ball. Gravenberg gets over and intercepts. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Oh, this looks sharp. Well, now it's a race for the ball. De Jong. Italy have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Tonali. Politano being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
De Jong. Strong running down that left flank. It's a good foot in there. Great vision. De Jong is wide and looking to get onto this. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Fratesi. Mancini. Barella chasing after it. Locatelli. Reinders. And Marlon. Stood up well to him there. So not long left in this now. It does seem we're headed for extra time here, unless, of course, there is one last dramatic twist. Ake. Oh, good-looking ball. Marlon.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Substitution for Italy, number 18.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
Number 16, Davide Fratesi.
Threads one in.
Coming on the field.
Duron unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Number 26.
It's a pretty loose pass. Italy are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
And he's forced to go back.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Ricci. Now, can they get him away? And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And he plays one through. He is through here.
Have been indicated.
The referee has given a corner. Desperate defending required here. And he gets rid in a hurry. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. He's had a shot! Straight at the keeper.
I don't think anyone's really surprised that he's...
So 90 minutes have come and gone. It's going to be extra time. So still inseparable. What are you thinking, Jim?
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So no winner at full time. We will be going the distance.
Substitution for Netherlands, number 11, Cody Gakpo.
So our quest to find the winner continues.
Number 17, Muaman.
Mancini. Di Lorenzo. Now it's Zaccagni. And it's Locatelli. And he welcomes it in. And he's straight offside. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Hato gets on his bike and on the move. Tries to play it through. Ricci. Zaccagni. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Ake. Somerville. Some good work on the right flank here. Reinders. Locatelli. Retegui. He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Retegui. And it's Ricci. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Tries to pass it through. Long ball looking to counter. Memphis Depay. Hertrauda. Now Somerville. Nicely weighted ball. Reinders. Oh, that was vital. And it is half-time in extra time. Well, no question, the will exists to try and win it, but limbs are tired, options are depleted, and time now is short.
Substitution for Italy, number 13.
Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? They have given it everything, it's been gruelling, but who will be standing at the very end?
Number 11, Riccardo Orsolini.
Tonali. Ricci. Passing nice and neat, nicely aimed pass. Somerville. And it's Reinders. That's a shade optimistic. And he was quick to react. Darun. Can he get it through? Oh, no joy this time. Looking to play him in. Good take, and is he in? Italy can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Orsolini. Oh, nice one too, very nice.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
No, he's not getting past him there. And here's Depay. So there you have it, penalties. So after all of that, what can we say?
I can only applaud the sheer doggedness and tenacity on show in watching both teams refusing to lose. I mean, they both ran their socks off.
So after 2 long, inconclusive hours, here we go. It's penalties. Retegui to get things going. Big character, big moment, big save.
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that, the way he was moving beforehand. Very good save.
Memphis Depay is a picture of calm despite the moment. Oh, and the keeper guessed right too.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
This then to level matters. Wonderful poise and placement.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, and didn't change.
Somerville, second in line for them. No! Denied remarkably!
I think some mind games were played there, Peter. It certainly did the trick.
Zaccagni, the third man up. Great penalty, outwitted the keeper.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
We're on to number 3 here. Never in doubt.
Good penalty. The keeper might have done him a favour in committing just a bit early.
Tonali is the fourth man to step up. No! Hit it straight down the keeper's throat.
Oh, look, the only consolation he can take from that was the fact it was on target.
Lang is fourth up. Oh, he's managed to get it through the keeper.
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it. Well, you know what I'm going to say, Peter? It's all about nerve.
Yes, that's how you do it.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
Donnarumma must save this. It is that simple. The decisive moment. So it all ends in heartbreak. All the effort, all the exertion, all the exhaustion, and it counts for nothing. Well, ultimately it came down to penalties. Any thoughts, Jim, having seen what you have?
This is a staff announcement.
Italy really must be wondering how different this all could have been had they taken their chances, Peter. But it really was fine margins all round, I suppose. You know, having been on both ends of such results in my career, I can't help but feel for these boys.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So things are underway.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders who need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
Oh, super ball! Steaming on goalwards. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now this could be a chance. And that is out of play. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Brahim Diaz, Peter, is a good example of the best of Spanish and the best of Africa. He's quick, he's agile, he's very good at taking the ball on the turn in tight spaces. He definitely has that element of the street footballer in him, which makes him a very exciting watch.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Locatelli. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Barella.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Keane. El Ainaoui is the guilty party there.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Just eases him off the ball. Morocco have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
Brahim Diaz. And it's El Ainaoui. Looking for options for movement. Amrabat. Politano.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And he's got away from Fratesi! It's off target and by quite a way.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Brahim Diaz. Amrabat. And it's Diaz. Can he finish? Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Belanova. And it's Udogi. Can he get on the end of this? Barella. Passes short and sharp. That's a good ball. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Politano. Nicely aimed pass. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. And it's El Ainaoui. Amrabat. And Hakimi. Amrabat. And it's El Ainaoui. El Ainaoui. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Fratesi. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And his chance for a shot! Goal! Morocco! And Morocco score first.
Goal scorer for Morocco.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Morocco are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
He's on it, can he get away? That's the end of the first 45. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Italy trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And so the action is resumed.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Amrabat. Brahim Diaz. And it's Amrabat. This is a promising build-up, and it's made its way to him. He's a sharp little ball here. Good read, needed to be. He's in a great position here, and it's Hakimi. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Diop gets across to intercept that. Amrabat. Amrabat. This looks promising. Italy still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. There's the delivery.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Politano, not the most accurate pass, and it's Amrabat. Barella going forward. Well, they've got it again. Morocco needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
El Ainaoui. Now it's Brahim Diaz.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And they can counter here. Now he's off and running. And here's Keane, over to the right flank. Politano, and the shot! And again! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Keeper's dealt with that. Big chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game, and it's been taken short. Now the cross.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Substitution for Italy, number 18.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Number 15, Manuel Locatelli. Coming on the
Italy
field.
will have one
Number
further
24.
opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest
Number
change.
3, Federico Di Marco.
It's a good run, this, one that is high in energy. Great defending, strong and determined. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side. Bullish header! And he's stuck it away! And this is getting better and better. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Morocco are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Lovely bit of skill. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And that was very necessary. What a throw in.
Substitution from Morocco. Number 4, Sofian Amrabat. Number 24, number 10.
It's gone for a throw-in.
Brahim Diaz. Coming on the field. Number 8, number 15. Number
Good-looking ball.
23.
Italy really have been second best here. Second to every ball.
Tries a shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. That's really well cleared. That has ended up in no man's land. He shifted it to the flank. Bellanova does well to get it back.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And he's forced to go back. And they win it back again. Well, that looks a decent ball. Zaccagni. Unahi. Now it's Al-Kanous. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Di Marco.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Nicely weighted ball. And he welcomes it in. That's good play. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, such a clever touch. Gets a good foot in there. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job.
Please turn to the screen for a special
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We are just getting started. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
Memphis Depay. Memphis Depay was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Reinders! Has fallen kindly here. Oh, he's been caught napping. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And it's De Jong. Played into space. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Spence spots it and intercepts. It's not an especially good pass, that. England are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Oh, that's fabulous. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, football certainly runs deep in the Reinders family, but unlike his father or brother, this guy, Thierry Reinders, is someone who can take control of the game from centre midfield. I suspect we're going to see a little bit of everything from him here. He's box to box.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Gakpo was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Trauda gets across to intercept that. Marlon going forward. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And the shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Nice bit of trickery. Rice. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Approaching the half-hour mark. Bellingham.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Kane. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
The Netherlands always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
James. Rice. Now James. Gehi. Now Stones. And it's Spence. Gordon. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Now it's Saka. Bellingham. Now James. Now it's Kane. That is good alertness. Trauda. Marlon. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Threads one in. Now it's Gordon. That's a corner kick.
The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? The Netherlands have the chance to go the other way. Now it's De Jong. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And we are back on the way. So the first half brought no goals. That has been cut short. Not the most accurate pass. Knocks it into space. Is having a shot! Could be danger here. It's over the line, and that'll be a goal kick.
The Netherlands couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And it's Bellingham. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Kane. Gordon. And it's Kane. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And it's Kane. Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Reinders, distributed tidily. Malen, he is through here! Stones did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well, that looks a decent... Goes for a shot! That's a risky ball, you've got to say. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Now then, the ball's come loose. And the pass is intercepted. De Jong, Malen, Reinders. That pass has been well intercepted. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Malen chooses to go cross-field. Oh, Red, nice interception. James. It's Saka. Bellingham. Rice. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. The Netherlands appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Malen. Stones. Spence. Anderson.
Substitution for Netherlands, number 11, Cody Gakpo.
Van Dijk.
Coming on to replace him is...
And they've switched it over to the other side.
That's a great ball cross-field. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Rapidly approaching the end. Oh no, what has happened here? Kane is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Yehi. James. And he's been shifted off it. Nicely weighted ball.
Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake or a refereeing decision to influence otherwise.
Searching pass he's played there. Pickford gets his hands on it and the danger is averted.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, that's a good run down the left.
That was lovely, that.
Now it's Tony. Rashford. And it's Mainu. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
Oh, crossbar! Marlen. De Jong. Marlen. Spread to the right. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, nicely intercepted. Still nothing in it, and we will be back for 30 more minutes. So, that was the second half.
Yeah, neither side has anything to show for some splendid effort, and they certainly aren't showing any signs of easing off, so we remain optimistic.
So, a battle of endeavour, enterprise, and now endurance. "90 minutes gone and nothing between them still." Aims beyond the defence, and he's quick to return it. Memphis Depay. That's the keeper's ball.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Mainu.
There they go, hunting again.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Substitution for Netherlands, number 14.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Spence.
Coming on the field, number 20, Tim Koopmeiners, number 24,
Rice
Somerville.
wins the duel this time. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Kluivert. Rashford. And it's Spence. Sends it crossfield. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. De Jong bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Rashford chasing after it. Now it's Kane.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
So just 15 minutes still to come.
This is a public safety announcement.
And so
Please
penalties
be made aware
loom
that
ever
public
closer.
safety
Is there
CCTV
anyone
is
who
in
can
operation
seize the day
at all
in the
times.
next 15 minutes?
Substitution for Netherlands, number 21, Frenkie de Jong.
Exhaustion, physical and mental.
Number
Will we
3,
find a winner?
Martin de Roon.
It's been cagey for this long. Will the last 15 minutes be any different? Has crossed into the middle.
England really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
And no, that was never going to make it. And he was quick to react. Now it's Somerville. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so. Oh, they could be caught out here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
Brilliantly cut out. Menu. Now it's Kane. Spread out to the left. Now it's Rashford. Kane. That's an excellent interception.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Looking to play him in. And the through ball. Verbruggen claims comfortably. Somerville. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Rice. There it is, the whistle. No avoiding penalties. So after all of that, what can we say?
Well, Peter, I think you can only be amazed with the level of endeavour and industry shown by everyone here. OK, two sides ultimately cancelled each other out, but I think everyone has put in a hell of a shift here.
Players then beyond the point of 1-0.
Well, so far, so good, Peter.
Now it is the turn of the captain. No! Denied remarkably! Oh, talk about coming up with the goods.
Well, Peter, I think he did well to hold his nerve then. Probably gave him that important edge.
Oh, that's a great get by the keeper. That is how you answer the call.
Gamesmanship or not, Peter, whatever he did worked a treat.
Rashford, second in line for them. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air. Well, whatever he did, it worked, did it not, Jim?
Well, Peter, I think he did well to hold his nerve then. Probably gave him that important edge.
The Netherlands are putting real pressure on here if they put this away. And no! An incredible miss!
Oh, I feel for him.
Tony is third in line. No, he's stopped the bar!
He didn't need to cut things so finely.
The Netherlands with the chance to go 2 up. Up by 2. Will that prove decisive?
Well, this is effectively a very welcome cushion, Peter.
This to stay in it. No! Saved it! And their fate is sealed. England fall short in the lottery that is the penalty shootout. As cruel as that is, the two sides had been inseparable after 2 hours of action. So, Jim, quite a game, decided in the end in the only way it could have been.
It's a tough one to take, Peter. The players will be feeling like the better side lost, and to some extent that's true. I don't think they did an awful lot wrong, and that's probably what the boss is saying to them right now.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. So things are underway. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Good read, needed to be.
Keane clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Barella did well to step in there. That was more than necessary.
And nicely intercepted.
Brahim Diaz
Threads one in. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, he's been caught napping. Big chance! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Goal! Morocco! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
So, a breakthrough already.
He's in a great position here.
Brahim Diaz!
And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Thinks about the shot.
Chance!
That is lovely.
That'll be a throw-in.
Italy are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Locatelli is onto this.
Brahim Diaz.
Morocco have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Barella. And Locatelli. Barella. Now that's well seen too. Mazraoui. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Locatelli. And that has left him in a heap. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Unahi. Riyad. He's on it, can he get away? Fratesi. Amrabat. And it's Diaz. Well read, and the danger is averted. Diop kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
There's a no-nonsense tackle. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks.
And he's intervened well there.
Italy certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Fratesi.
Oh, this looks sharp.
Just past the 40th minute mark. Politano gets across and deals with it.
Oh, no question, that's a foul.
Mazraoui. That has been slung wide. Always goal side.
Oh, the ball's come loose here.
Can he stop it going out?
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here.
He's having a pop! Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Hakimi,
Ready to try one.
and it's made its way to him.
Showing good feet.
And that's a good ball. And that is the end of the first half.
There's
Been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Italy coming at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. So straight into the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Morocco have a free kick. Amrabat. Now it's Politano. Pinches it off him. Barella. He's looking wide. Urnahi. Brahim Diaz. And it's Amrabat. That's Brahim Diaz. No, he's not getting past him there.
Brahim Diaz has been caught there, it's a foul.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Little pass back.
Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Oh, that's a... And the shot! And no mistake. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring.
Brahim Diaz really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
And yes, it's him again.
Morocco are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And that has put paid to that. Brahim Diaz. Amrabat.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Bastoni. Udogi. He's found a way through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Morocco are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Amrabat. This is a promising build-up. This looks promising. Locatelli. Now it's Keane. And they're back on the ball again. That's been slipped through. Good ball, good take. Oh, that's fabulous.
Locatelli.
Unahi. So, what can they make of this?
Half an hour gone in the second half.
No, he's not going to get any further than that. And it's Barella. And here's Keane. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Unahi.
Brahim Diaz, who's set up one goal so far. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress.
And here's Fratesi. And he's picked out the run. Now it's Barella. Chance for a shot!
Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
Now it's Tonali.
Now this could be a chance.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Diop cuts out the pass. Tries to pass it through. Oh, well measured.
Referee's given a throw.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 18, numero 15, numero 16. Lasciano il campo per
Just 5 minutes left.
Il numero 9.
It's going to be another throw.
Now it's Al-Ainawi.
Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover.
Ricci simply refused to be outdone there. Now it's Politano.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Knocks it into space.
Oh, that's neat.
Ricci. Retegi. He's on it. Can he get away? Well read. Nice interception.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Italy desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.